is Lena, and Miss A and I are going to be book talking Eleanor and Park by Rainbow Rowell. This genre is realistic fiction, and it is about two kids who are different but yet the same. And Eleanor, who is the female character in this book, she is a little bit plus size. She wears the wrong clothes. She's different. She's pretty unsocial, and
Park is different too because the setting of this book is Omaha, Nebraska, and Park is half Korean and he's half white, and his school, most of the students are white. But Park is a little different because he's grown up in the community. Eleanor has just moved there. And so he has a lot of friends. He's pretty cool. He's pretty popular. And Lena is going to read one of the first interactions between these two characters, which is on the bus that they take together.
And I also want to say that this book is transitioning between both the characters on every chapter. So you get to see both sides of their thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Today the girl is wearing a giant men's shirt with seashells all over it. The collar must have been really big, like disco big, because she'd cut it, and it was fraying. She had a man's necktie wrapped around her ponytail like a big polyester ribbon. She looked ridiculous. And she was looking at his comics. Park felt like he should say something to her. He always felt like he should say something to her, even if it was just hello or excuse me. But he'd gone too long without saying anything since the first time he cursed at her. And now it was just irrevocably weird. For an hour a day, 30 minutes on the way to school, 30 minutes back, Park didn't say anything. He just held up his comics open wider and turned the pages more slowly.
So these two characters fall in love, and this book isn't about them getting together, it's about the relationship. And this is an early passage with the relationship, and this is Eleanor's perspective. He was still holding the end of her scarf, rubbing the silk idly between his thumb and fingers. She watched his hand. If he were to look up at her now, he'd know exactly how stupid she was. She could feel her face go soft and gummy. If Park were to look up at her now, he'd know everything. He didn't look up. He wound the scarf around his fingers until her hand was hanging in the space between them. Then he slid the silk and his fingers into her open palm, and Eleanor disintegrated. And Park was thinking, holding Eleanor's hand was like holding a butterfly or a heartbeat, like holding something complete and completely alive. That's just a little taste of the romance between these two characters who are kind of oddballs at their school and their relationship. I love this book so much that I got this as a present over the holidays.
Yeah, this is a really good book, and I think the audience for this book is definitely people who like a lot of romance, and I just want to warn you that there's a lot of cursing in this book, so don't be surprised. And a lot of people can relate to these characters because they're very real. They're not like pretty, like perfect people who just have a perfect life. It's just such a good book, and I'm a 6th grader, and I like this book so much that there's not one chapter without at least 4 pages of romance.
All right, thank you.